What's up, Worked on Fun? Uber Noob Cake here with our first video for the series helping out the Lowbies. And today we're looking at Agent, and this is his attack from the last war. He has a Town Hall 7 and he went up and attacked Town Hall 8. Unfortunately, he used a Barch army with his level 1 Barb King, and as we all know, Barch in war is not a successful strategy to use. And that is exactly what happened here. So with that said, we're going to go in and see what we can do to help Agent out. All right, here we are looking at Agent's profile. Like I said before, he is a Town Hall 7. And the first thing off the bat is his Barb King is only level 1. You want to get that thing to level 5, which is max for Town Hall 7, as soon as you possibly can. And what that means is if you have a drill that is not maxed out, you want to do that first. Max out your Dark Elixir drill ASAP, and then go on some farming raids for Dark Elixir. Keep going after that king, keep leveling him up, and he will only help you out more in war as you go. All right, going off to the right there, you see the spells. He's got all 3, which is great. They're almost to max level for Town Hall 7. I believe it's level 4. So what you want to do is get your lightning to level 4, and what that allows you to do in a dragon attack is if you drop them on an air defense, I think it might be 3, maybe it's 4 of them, it will take it out on that all by itself. So that leaves your dragons almost unhindered attacking an opponent's base at Town Hall 7. Going on to heals. Heals is something that you want to primarily use for hog attacks, and what that means is when the hogs kind of stall out, when they get into an area where there's a bunch of defenses that they're trying to take out and the defenses are shooting back at them, you're going to want to drop your spell down in that area, and it's going to help them stay alive longer so they can survive those attacks and take out more of the defenses. Okay, moving down to the bottom level, I'm going to skip the first 4 there because those are primarily for farming. Giants in Town Hall 7, yeah, they're going to be helpful. But moving on to Town Hall 8 and above, they become a secondary troop. So, yeah, at Town Hall 7, you're going to want to max it out. But like I said, at that point, it'll fall to the wayside. You do have wall breakers at 3. They're going to be helpful at 4. Basically, the higher the level they are, the fewer you have to bring to take out a segment of walls. 2 things that are good here is you have your loons at level 4 and your wizards at level 4. The loons you can kind of substitute in for a dragon if you do an attack where you've got a exposed air defense off to one of the sides of the base. You can pretty much drop a dragon down. He's going to tank some of the hits from that air defense, and those loons are going to go straight into the air defense, take it out. At that point, you want to try and use a rage spell to get them in there faster. The wizards, pound for pound, probably one of the most potent and cheapest units to use. They're good for cleanup. And then moving on to your dragon, you're almost there. Level 2 is actually the max level for Town Hall 7 for them. The higher they are, just like any other troop, the higher they are, the more hits they can take and the more damage they can deal. So definitely work on getting that dragon up to level 2. And the last thing I want to touch on here is the hog. And although it's not used a whole lot in Town Hall 7 because dragons are king, getting him to level 2, you might be able to find some bases where a dragon attack might be a little tough. You can always do a ground-based attack, bring in some hogs. They're going to take out some of those defenses that you need to get past. And like I said, mix them in with some heals and you're good to go. Okay, so those are some of the things that at this point I would suggest that you do. It's going to help you out in wars besides, using those kinds of in your attacks. I would leave your base as it is. Like I tell everybody else, any of your defensive structures that you add, and including your upping your town hall, is only going to make it more difficult for you in war. It basically adds to your war weight, which will match you up against opponents that are as strong, if not stronger than you. Which means that you have to dip down and attack targets that might be somebody else's equal that they can 3-star, and you might not even be able to. So With that said, I'm going to wrap this video up. Hopefully it helps you out, and we'll see what you can do in your next attack, and we'll put that up on here. See you later. Uber Noob Cake signing off.